A repeat drunk driver is caught in the act again, this time in Springfield. Everything is caught on cruiser camera. Sonu Wasu joins us live with a video of the chase.
Springfield police got behind Fritz when they noticed him driving the wrong way on a one-way street, but he refused to stop. Police say Fritz continued to weave through lanes, driving only 15 to 35 miles an hour, but at one point he swerved to avoid hitting an oncoming cop car. Then he almost got into a head-on collision on a one-way street again. He stopped then for a brief moment, but decided to gun it, driving onto the grassy curb to get away. The chase finally ended when he hit a dead-end street.
The news story you just saw was about drunk driving. Sadly, there are far too many of these stories. In fact, every day, 30 people lose their lives in our country because of drinking and driving. Many organizations have worked for years to raise awareness about the dangers of drinking and driving. And yet, despite these efforts, 1/3 of all highway fatalities still involve an alcohol-impaired driver. And that proportion has stayed roughly the same year after year. One big problem is that too few people recognize how significantly alcohol affects their driving. Alcohol degrades driving skills and slows reaction times, regardless of an individual's tolerance. And the higher the blood alcohol concentration, the greater the impairment. What we need now are more meaningful changes to stop this entirely preventable behavior. People have grown complacent by thinking that we can never eliminate alcohol-impaired driving. Complacency has become part of the problem. Let's start with recognizing that no two impaired drivers are alike, and that no single approach will be effective for all offenders. This requires building a system of countermeasures that help to identify problem offenders, hold them accountable for changing their behavior, and separate them from their vehicles until they do so. There are a variety of effective interventions that every state should employ to address impaired driving, such as high visibility enforcement, sobriety checkpoints, a DUI court system, and ignition interlocks. Almost 11,000 people will die in alcohol-related vehicle crashes this year. They are the 11,000 reasons why the NTSB has placed alcohol-impaired driving on its most wanted list.